Hello, welcome to Mattavara Dual Institute of Technology. This is the free virtual learning center for everybody. Become an eminent scientist, a professor, an engineer, an innovator in the shortest possible time and in the simplest possible way. Learn free at any place, learn free at any time, learn free at any pace. Mattavara Dual Institute of Technology is the free virtual learning center for everybody. You can learn almost everything free. Become an eminent scientist, a professor, engineer, innovator through Zoom virtual meetings, irrespective of geographical location, with or without the need for constant internet connectivity. For registering your name, just send your name by WhatsApp to 98440273771, and you can also send your name by email to x9t9@yahoo.com. Please spread the message to all your contacts so that somebody in some corner of the world will get some benefit out of this free, unique, and amazing opportunity. This is an Atmanirbhara Bharata initiative. Go green, save trees. Good luck, viewers. Have a good day. Thanks to Corona for having made this possible. Not only that, you can start your own business entity without investment. Will provide all necessary and sufficient training. Efforts will be made to present the information correctly, clearly, and completely in this presentation. However, every keystroke is itself an important source of error, and therefore the end users are required to make use of the information provided here at their own risk, fully knowing their own personal limitations, if any. The study material supplied by the learners is generally used wherever possible in the presentations so that the learners will be able to learn from the same study material which they have. However, additional explanations, classroom examples, and exercises will be included as and when required to make the subject more simpler and easier to learn. The video recording of all the sessions will be made available to all participants to enable them to go through the same as many times as required in individual cases to become an eminent person or an expert in this topic covered in the sessions through the link to YouTube, which is
Yeah,
also
yeah.
beneficial to all those who could not join the online session for any reason whatsoever. So now we will,
Hectic.
yeah, yeah, good. So now we will go through this one. Yeah. So where is this one? One is this one, and control. There is one more. Please wait. Yeah, please wait. Uh, I will come back to this. So, wait for, okay. Yeah, M11. Okay.
Hectic.
Yeah. Now,
Perfect. Can we go from the start here?
now,
Can we learn from the start?
yeah, that's what, that's what. We'll go from the start. I will tell you what we have to do, etc. what is the page number?
I'll tell you when to stop. I'll tell you. No, stop. You can stop there. You can
Stop,
there.
stop, stop.
Yeah.
Perfect.
This is the chapter. You
We
just
just
go
go
down a
down.
little bit. Just go down a little bit, and you'll see the
Yeah.
even more. Keep
So
going
this
down.
one,
No.
either you can keep it or it will come later on. He is trying to give, you can think about the problem of this type. That is,
Yeah.
where
Can
two
you put
boys
it
are
in full
playing
screen
with
so
a
we
ball.
can see fully? We can't see
Huh?
it. Can you put it in full screen?
Yeah. Can you maximize the screen so we can see
No,
like the whole
maximize
PDF?
means, see, I want to write something, I will write it in the
Oh,
side.
okay.
But we can't see.
Yeah.
So here, a boy is throwing a ball to another person.
Bruh.
So it takes a shape like this. And what is the name of this shape of the curve? That is
Parabola.
called a parabola. So here he has given the values here. That is, at 0, at this place,
Nansen,
it
could
is
you please
at
turn on your camera?
1.25 meter. That means he has given the height at which he is throwing the ball,
Hectic.
the height of the person. Okay. After
Yeah.
5 meters, somewhere here, it is 10 feet or 10 meter above. Then at 10, it is 16.25. 15, it is 20. At 20, 21.25. That means here it is highest point. So maybe he is referring to that. And then further, it keeps on decreasing, something like that. So he says, use the technology to plot this graph. That means if you have a something like a software, enter the data, it will plot itself. Otherwise, we can plot it ourselves. For example, I will show it here.
Software.
What happened?
We should start from the start. We should start from the
Where
start.
is that?
Okay. There does not matter. Okay. So, actually, ignoring the height of the boy, we can take it something like this. So here, two important parameters will come. One is the maximum height reached by this object, whatever is thrown there. So any object thrown like that is called as a projectile. Projectile is the name of any object that is thrown like that from a point here. So this point is called the point of application. That is initially where it is being thrown out. We are ignoring the height of the persons here. Okay. If it is height is added, then it will be that much down. It will come. So person will be standing at this level and like that. So maybe his arm level is there and he will be there for catching that one. But otherwise, we will take like this. Okay. So this horizontal distance traveled up to here is called the range.
Yes. Oh yeah, range. Yeah.
So it is possible to throw the ball at different angles like this. So it is possible when you go further, it may come down like this. That is, it is not able to reach maximum distance. It may go like that also. It may be on the other side also. So there will be later on problems to find out what should be, if we draw a tangent here, what should be the angle of inclination of this, so that it will reach maximum distance horizontally. But that much is not there for you right now in the scheme there. Okay. Now he is trying to give.
Sir, we get that. Can we just start from like the first?
Yeah, I will tell you first. This only thing is here, you have to first listen. See, the problem is every class you jump because next in your class homework is there or assignment is there. If you keep from here to there like that, you will not learn anything. One chapter You must learn everything fully in that chapter.
Yeah,
then
listen
you
to
can
him.
go to the next
Listen.
one. Okay, that is the thing.
Listen to him.
So, an equation of this type, y is equal to ax square plus bx plus
Bx
c.
plus c.
Yeah, this one where a second degree term is there is called a quadratic equation,
Quadratic.
and here y is called dependent variable. It depends on the value of x we substitute
X.
here.
Yep.
So we write it as y depends on value of x. So we write y is equal to f of x. Maybe he is not writing in your book because it will be, he has postponed it to next year. That's all. Okay. Now, when we write say f of 0, it means wherever there is x we put 0. That means, yeah. So a into 0 square plus b into 0.
So that means y will just be whatever
that means
c
we'll
is.
get c. We'll get
Yep.
c there. Suppose we want y is equal to 1, then it is a into 1 square plus b into 1 plus c. So it will be like a plus b plus c. But this is in symbols. If you take an example, then it will be easy for you to follow. Okay. Suppose we say like y is equal to x square plus 5x plus 6. This is a function of x.
A quadratic function. Yep.
Yeah. So f of 0 means x will be 0, x will be 0, only 6 will come.
Only
If
6.
it is f of 1, it is 1 square is 1.
It's recommended to turn your laptop on.
Plus 5 into 1 will be
Manson.
5 plus 6. So it will be 12. F of 2 will be 2 square is 4. 2 into 5 is 10 plus 6. So it is equal to 20. Okay. Now what I will do is I will erase this one.
Could you please turn your camera on, Manson?
Yeah. Now suppose we go for f of minus 1. Then it is minus 1 square plus 5 into minus 1 plus 6 will come. So that means this will be plus 1, this is minus 5, this is plus 6. So 7 minus 5 will become 2 there. That is f of minus 1. So f of minus 2 means minus 2 square plus 5 into minus 2 plus 6. So that will become 4 minus 10 plus 6. So that becomes 0. It did not come like that, but in this example it has come. Suppose we try this, minus 3 square plus 5 into minus 3.
That is negative 2.
So this is 9 minus 15 plus 6 equal to 0. So f of minus 4, it is minus 4 whole square.
0. Yeah.
Plus 5 into minus 4 plus 6. This will be 16 minus 20 plus 6.
Oh, that will be 2.
You're able to follow?
Yep, able to follow.
Now, these values, if you plot between x and y, so then, see, normally to accommodate positive negative signs, we have to take the graph sheet like this. So 0 is here, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Then here it is 1, 2, 3, 4 like that.
4.
This is our x-axis and this is our y-axis. So the scales we have to mark, that's all. So we found that y is equal to 0 when we have x is equal to minus 2 and minus 3. Suppose we take in between if we take my 2.5 like that, you may be able to get here a value. So other graphs, the graph will go something like that. So this is that y is equal to a function of x, where that function is x square plus 5x plus 6. You're able to follow? Now,
Mm-hmm.
there are several things that we can find out here. That is, this height, whatever is here, will be equal to that height. Similarly, other side also. If you take there,
That is
will
correct.
also like that. So it goes that way. Now, if we draw a line at that point, then the equation of that line. So at every point, the value of x will be same. So
Same.
that value we can write. That gives something called the axis of this parabola. So in the equation, you can find the equation
The
as
axis of
x is
intercept.
equal to minus b by 2a.
Mm-hmm.
For this problem, b was 5.
Yeah.
2 into a is 1. So it is minus 2.5. So it comes exactly in between. Now,
Oh.
this f of minus 2.5, if we calculate, minus 2.5 square plus 5 into minus 2.5 plus 6. So this is 6.25. This is minus 25 into 5 is again 12.5. 12.5 plus it is 6. So 6 plus 6, 12, 12.25 minus this. So you will get minus 0.25. So this height
Mm-hmm.
here, this height is that minus 0.2.
Minus. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the coordinate of this point will write x is minus 2.5, y is minus 0.25.
Mm.
You are able to follow?
Yep. Able to follow.
Yeah. So now you can find where this graph is cutting this y-axis. So when it cuts the y-axis, what happens? X on this side is positive number, x on this is negative number. So on that line, the equation is x is equal to 0 at all these places on the y-axis.
Yes.
So if you put x is equal to 0 here, this will be 0, this will be 0, you get 6.
6.
So it will cut here at a height
Or
of
6.
6 units.
Yeah.
At a height of 6 units. So these are the properties we are going to learn and understand. So we have to go step by step, then it will be very clear to you and you will become expert in the topic. So we should not
Mm-hmm.
jump from this to that because we want to solve one assessment problem.
That is
Once you
correct.
understand this, all problems you will be able to solve yourself. I will help you that.
Mm-hmm.
So now the problem is in the book he has given several type of problems and different methods of solving. Now as I seen, I think you do not have study on imaginary roots now, is it not?
I think.
You have gone through
Uh.
the topic?
Yeah, but we
Um.
don't need to learn that topic.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think we have learned imaginary rules at all.
Yeah, imaginary results is not there in your topic. I was going through in the morning to check. So
No,
Yeah.
no,
maybe
we need to learn everything.
they might have postponed to the next year. That's all.
Yeah. That postponed to
But,
the next year.
but I will tell you all the three. I will tell you. See,
Mhm.
there is one type of problem will be something like this, where the graph cuts at 2 points here.
Yeah.
This is
Wait,
that
Mandy,
y.
we have learned this, but it's
Yeah,
different. It's something
y is
different.
equal to ax
Oh
square
yeah.
plus
No,
bx
no, no.
plus c.
We have learned this, but we have learned it a little differently.
Yeah. This distance
Yeah.
is like x1 and this distance is like x2. So the graph is cutting the x-axis at 2 points and
X1,
the
X2.
x coordinates of this is called the root of this equation. So here
Mm-hmm.
roots are x1 and x2.
Plus
X2.
x2.
These are different numbers. For example, maybe it is 2 here, maybe it is 7 here. In that case, x is equal to 2 is one answer, x is equal to 7 is another answer. So these are the points at which this graph cuts the x-axis. Okay.
Okay.
This is one type of problem. There are only three
Wait, but
types of there are only
how
three
did
types
you
here. Yeah.
how did you come to find out that there are 2 and 7?
Yeah. I will tell you that one. So just I
Okay.
am giving there are only three types of problems here. This is one type. Okay. Second type I
What
will
is
take.
example, Manton?
Example I am
Okay,
giving.
there is example.
Exact problem we will take. So second type of problem, it may so happen the graph comes like this, it touches here and goes like that. It is not crossing, cutting at all.
Oh,
Yeah.
Manton, you've done this.
Yeah, it is
Yeah, we
only
have done this.
touching at this place. So it is something like x is equal to x1 and also equal to x2. That means this is, we do not say graph is
Oh, it's just 1 point.
1 point, but actually there are two coinciding points. So we say in this case roots are repeated.
Yeah, repeated
Oh,
roots.
Manton,
Yeah.
we have done this.
Yeah,
It's
we have done
different.
this.
Repeated twice. That's all. So
Oh, but I think, Manton, this was done in like the only last chapter.
yeah,
That's
I have
Yeah.
done, but I am trying to give you once again.
Hey, sir,
Because there was
if it's
the
possible,
third
can we
one where
start
it will be like this. Here what happens, it is not either touching or intersecting also, the x-axis. But in imaginary roots we say, here this axis we call it as a real axis and this y-axis is called the imaginary axis.
Yeah.
So in that
Okay.
case, the graph will come like this. Two mirror reflection will be there. So this distance is called alpha and this distance is called beta. This distance is also called beta. So this is the negative side, this is the positive side. So the roots are alpha plus I beta and alpha
I beta.
minus I beta. So
I beta.
we write them together as alpha plus minus I beta we will write. So they occur always in pairs. Single will not be there. That means
Plus minus.
if 2 plus 3i is a root, then
Then there'll be 2 minus 3i.
3i is also a root. They
Yep.
occur in pairs. Here that I is called square root of minus 1.
Minus 1.
Here, suppose we make I square, you get minus 1.
Minus
And
1.
if you make I to the power of 4, it becomes plus 1.
Plus 1.
Now the problem is I square means it is like minus 1 into minus 1 like that. But minus into minus should give plus. Similarly, plus into plus should give plus. But here there is a number like I, which when multiplied by I itself, that is, if this is positive, result should be positive. If this negative should be positive. But when I multiply this, it is becoming like minus 1.
Yep.
This we cannot imagine. It is not possible. So instead of telling people that this is not possible, in mathematics they will say it is possible, but it is called a imaginary number. And they call I for that purpose. I is for imaginary. Okay, it is square root of minus 1. But those who are studying in electrical engineering, this I is used for current. I is for current in amperes, V for voltage, like that. So then the resistance they will use R, like that. So there, instead of using I, they will use J. J is minus 1, root of minus 1. In electrical engineering, since they are using I for representing current in the circuit, they will not use I for imaginary root. they will use J. That means in electrical engineering subject, you find like 2 plus minus J7, like that. So the number containing the J, that portion, that 7, is the imaginary part.
Imaginary.
Whereas number without the J is called real part. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, solving problem, there are, I think, in the book, he has given 3 methods. But you can find dozens of methods. But one commonly used is what is known as using the formula. Because using this, you can find answer for any type of problem. Other methods, you cannot do that one. So this formula method is x is given by numerator, we will have minus b plus minus root of
4
square
b square minus
minus
4ac
4ac
c
over
over
2a.
2a.
Now this ABC I am enclosing in bracket because they may be positive numbers, negative numbers. You have to carefully substitute there.
Yeah.
So therefore, generally I will give 3 examples which I have done. I will repeat it again so that you will follow correctly, clearly, completely. Then any problem you can solve using this formula. All problems in the book you can solve using this method. Example.
Say less.
Say x square plus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. This one we want to find. What values of x will make this answer 0? So this is nothing but our y. So y, that means the graph is cutting the x-axis like this. This is x-axis. We want to find this point where the graph cuts the x-axis. So for that, this formula we will use. So here, if you want to simplify, you can do like this. That is, he has used delta in your book. This is called discriminant. This is this b square minus 4ac. Okay. So when you write that answer there, the equation will be like b is equal to minus b plus minus square root of delta by 2a. It will come like
what's
this.
What formula is this, sir?
So taking the plus sign, you get one answer. Taking minus sign, you get the another answer. That means x is equal to minus b plus square root delta.
Yeah, sir, can we stop the music? Yeah, the background music. It's better without it.
It is okay, no? It's very light also it's coming. It is not very heavy.
Oh, it's just better. It's just better without the music.
Huh?
It's just better without the music. Like, concentrate more.
No, you will be able to concentrate. There are many people here in India, they will put on the radio and then they will study, you see. Like that. You have to get adjusted, that's all. Okay. Now the thing is, see, it is minus square root of delta by 2. So taking plus sign, you find one root. Taking minus sign, you get another root. So they may be different, they may be equal, or some of them may not be possible to calculate. Let us work out for this problem. So for this problem, delta is b square minus 4AC.
4AC.
B is, in this case, it was 5.
5.
A was 1 because coefficient of x square, there is nothing. Nothing is there means it is 1 multiplied by that. So A will be 1. C will be 6 because our equation was x square plus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. So coefficient of x square, nothing is there means we will take it as 1. So A will be 1, B will be 5, this one, and C is this constant term. Now this will become 25 minus 24, that becomes 1. Now in our formula, x1 is minus of b. b is 5. Suppose I take plus sign, it is square root of delta, that is 1 divided by 2 into 1. That means minus 5 plus minus square root of 1 by 2 into 1. So we are taking only the positive sign now. So it is minus 5 plus 1 by 2. That becomes minus 4 by 2, which is minus 2. So we get x1 is equal to minus 2. This is one answer. Now if you find the x2, it is minus 5. Now it is minus that square root of delta divided by 2 into 1 is 2. So it is minus 5 minus square root of 1. Square root of 1 is 1 only, divided by 2. So this is minus 5 minus 1 by 2 becomes minus 3. Minus 6 by 2. So it is minus 3. So this one we can call it as x2. x2 is equal to minus 3. So that means we got the graph where if this is the y-axis, then it is cutting on this second quadrant here. So 2 and 3 will come there. So this is x is equal to minus 2, x is equal to minus 3. So the graph is going like that. So additional points you can find by preparing a table. Shall we go to the erase this and write again?
Wait. Can I just write this down? I was gonna write this down.
And I will erase and write this again.
Or can you just keep this here? I just wanna quickly write it down.
Oh, you are writing it down?
Yeah.
Then please write. Then when it is over, you tell me. I will erase that one.
Yeah.
There are only 3 types of problems, not more than that. So every problem you can solve by using this method.
Well,
Tell me. Oh,
what method is this? Have we learned this method or not?
Yeah, we have learned this method.
Huh?
You understood or you want me to explain again?
No, it's all good. It's all good.
No,
I was just telling my friend.
Okay. Then
Shane,
we will take another problem where y is equal to, so x square minus 4x plus 4 equal to 0. We can also call it as a function of x. That means y depends on the value of x. That's all by this meaning. This is a single letter name we are giving for the relationship between x and y. See, trigonometry,
Yeah.
now we have used 3-letter name.
Yeah, the function of x.
Yeah, sin x, cos x, like that. These are 3-letter names, but this is a single letter name. So if you are solving one problem at a time, then everywhere we can put this same f. We can put. If two problems are simultaneously done, then we have to give different names there. That's why we will use like capital F of x, g of x, capital G of x, h of x, h of x. Even Greek letters also we will use. Say pi of x, psi of x, like that. So in this one, again a here is 1. Need not be same 1 in all problems, but it is in this problem it is there. So we'll use x is equal to minus b. b is minus 4 here, plus minus root of b square is minus 4 square, minus 4 into a is 1 and c is 4, divided by 2 into a is 1. So it becomes plus 4, minus of minus is there, plus minus root of 4 square is 16 here, minus 4 is plus 16. This is minus 16, divided by,
You're gonna do this easy method.
yeah, that means it has become 4 plus minus square root of 0 by 2, that is 4 plus 0 by 2 is one answer, 4 minus 0 by 2 is another answer. So this will also give 2, this will also give 2. So this is called repeated roots. Repeated roots.
Which means that there is only one x. Which means that there is only one
They are
x.
called real and repeated. Real means the graph is actually touching the graph x-axis at x is equal to 2. At x is equal to 2, the graph is touching. So x is equal to 1, 2, 3. So at this place it is touching. So the graph goes something like that. And equation of this graph is this one. So at x is equal to 2, y is 0. See, that is this 0 that is coming there. So the point at which it touches. So this you can imagine that if you have axis like this is like a garland which is open at the ends there. You try to lift it slowly, you try to go like that. That means this value will increase and this value will decrease. It will go further like that. Finally, it is touching at one place, going like that. So they will coincide. So there are 2 points. This is increasing, this is decreasing. At this place, that x1 is equal to x2 it becomes, or we will say x is equal to same value. It is real because it is touching the x-axis there, and same value is repeated, so it is called real and repeated
roots.
Yeah, this is the second type of problem.
Yeah.
So if you have copied this, I can go to next problem.
Yeah.
Can we now just start from, because it will be better, and then because this topic comes further down the chapter. So
okay. See, first you learn this. You can try the experiment.
I think it would be better. It would be better if we.
See, third problem you take like this: y is equal to x square plus 4x plus 5 equal to 0. We are calling this as f of x because one problem we are taking at a time. Now, this coefficient is 1, which is A, B is plus 4 and C is plus 12. So X is minus B plus minus root of B square minus 4AC over 2A. So in this problem, B is 4 plus minus root of B square is 4 square minus 4A is 1, C is 5 divided by 2 into A is 1. So this becomes minus 4 plus minus root of 16 minus 20 divided by 2. That means it is minus 4 plus minus root of minus 4 by 2. Now you see root of minus 4 we cannot find because any number multiplied by itself cannot become negative. So here what we will do is we will use this I is equal to square root of minus 1. So we will write it as minus 4 plus minus square root of minus 1 multiplied by square root of 4 divided by 2. Now this one we call it as I.
Yeah.
So it will be minus 4 by 2 is minus 2 plus minus I. Root of 4 is 2 and 2 divided by 2 is 1. So 1 we don't write. So it is minus 2 plus minus I is the root.
Yeah.
So that means minus 2 plus I is a root. Minus 2 minus I is also a root.
Yeah.
So these are called imaginary roots because the square root of negative number has come, which we cannot find. So instead of telling this is a meaningless problem, we say that this is a imaginary number. So this one you have copied. I will erase this.
Yeah.
So in this case, what happens? The graph when we write, it will be something like depending on the whatever the answer we got, it is minus 2,
Minus 2, yeah.
Minus 2 means it will come this side. So the graph will be something like that. Now this distance is 2. This is on negative side. And this side is plus 1, this level. Then this side is also 1. This is on minus side. So this point where this comes like this, so they are mirror reflection. So minus 2 plus this one, minus 2 minus this one will come. So that is why in general form it is alpha plus minus I beta. This problem alpha is minus 2 and beta is 1, so we don't write. If it is beta is equal to 7, let us say, then we will write 7i minus 2 plus minus 7i, like that we can write. So number which contains this I is called imaginary part of the root. Imaginary part of the root.
Imaginary root, yeah.
Number without I is called real part of the root. So this probably next year you will study. So it may not be there for this year. But with this formula, all problems can be solved. Now you will become expert, I will tell you. You simply write something into x square, something into x plus something equal to 0. Whatever you write here, you call it as A. Whatever you write there is B. Whatever you write here is C. You can fill up any number you want. You always get the answer. answers will be either it is like x1, x2, or it is x1, x1, which is repeated, or it is alpha plus minus I beta. We will not get anything other than these three.
Yeah.
Using the formula. So, for all purposes, using this formula is the best method of solving quadratic equations. Although there are several methods are available, but they cannot solve all types of problems. So that is why this is called the formula method. You write here 17, 22, 37. You will get the answer. You put any other number, you get the answer. So what you have to do is just substitute any number you want here. You don't have to look at the book. Any number here. They can have plus sign, minus sign, anything like that. Suppose it is minus, you put that one. Minus, you put that one. You will always get the answer. That answers will be either of this variety where two real and distinct things will be there. That means somewhere the x-axis, the graph cuts at 2 points. Or you will get the same thing repeated road, in which case at some place the graph will just touch the x-axis and go like that.
Yep.
Or the third variety, it will not intersect, but we say it is intersecting at some imaginary point. So then the graph will be mirror reflection like this, and this distance is called alpha here, and this is beta.
Beta.
This is beta.
Beta.
So beta is positive above the x-axis, below it is negative. So therefore, we get alpha plus I beta is 1 point here, alpha minus I beta another point here. So since it is not there, this case you will not get in your work, but for practice you can do it because you are ready for the next thing also, and plus you can go for engineering. Everywhere this will be used. So with only formula, if you carefully apply, you will pass all engineering subjects. You don't need in. That is why I am trying to give the general idea. Is it clear to you?
Yeah, that's clear.
Yeah. Now I will give the other methods that are given in your book. Say one method is something like this. Maybe we can take a problem. It may be like,
let's do a problem.
From your book, maybe like say 2x square plus maybe 8x minus 10 equal to 0. Now let us solve using the formula first, so that we can verify whether it is right or wrong. So it is minus b is
minus
8
b
plus minus root of b square is 8 square minus 4 into a is 2 here into c is minus 10.
Minus 10.
Divided by 2 into a is 2.
2 into,
So minus 8 plus minus 64.
64.
This will become
minus,
plus.
Minus
Of minus becomes plus. So 10
plus
into
80,
2, 20.
Plus
20
80.
into 4 will be 80. Divided by 4.
Divided by
So
4,
minus 8 plus minus root of, it will be
144
44 by 4. So
by
that
4.
means minus 8
minus 8 plus
12
12
by 4. So minus 8 plus
12 give
by 4 is one
minus
answer.
minus 2 plus 3
minus 12 by 2 is another answer. So this will give 4 by 4, and this will give minus 20 by 4. That means it is 1 or minus 5. So x1 is 1, x2 is minus 5.
5 minus 5.
So these are different values. and they are real numbers which you can imagine. So the roots here in this problem are real and different. Real and different roots. Now this problem we will do by other methods also to give you idea. If you use this formula method, you don't require the brain at all because there is no thinking involved. Simply substitute value of ABC correctly, taking care of the signs, you will get the answer. Whereas the other methods, you have to do lot of thinking. That means brain work is needed. I will give some examples. Shall I erase this one?
Yeah, you can.
Now, same problem let us take. What was the problem?
2x squared plus
8x
yeah, plus 8x minus 10.
minus 10 equal to 0. So, one of the method is you take this number, coefficient of x square and this constant term. You can take only this number also, it's okay. Now, these two you multiply. That is 2 into 10.
10.
That means you will get 20.
20.
Now, we will write the factors of 20. It is like 1 into 20 or 2 into
2
10,
into 10.
3 into, it won't come. Is it not?
4 into 5.
4 into 5.
5 into 4.
That means it is same thing only.
Same
so
thing.
further
6 will not
don't.
come.
Now, we have to select the numbers here so that either the sum or the difference will give you this one. So 20 and 1 can give either 19 or 21. This can give 10 minus 2 is 8, 10 plus 2 is 12.
Yeah.
This one will give either 9 or 1.
Yeah.
So to get 8, we have to take this 2 into 10.
Yeah.
That means what we do is, we'll rewrite this problem 2x square plus we want to get 8. So it is 10 minus 2 we will make. So 10x minus 2x. Then this is right as it is. Minus 10 is equal to 0. Now, between these two, we can take 2x common factor. So you will get x here plus you will get 5 here. Minus you take 2 common factor, you will get x plus 5 here. So x plus 5 you can take it as common factor. X plus 5. So first term you will get 2x minus here you will get 2 equal to 0. Now x plus 5 equal to 0 is one answer. 2x minus 2 equal to 0 is another
So it'll
answer.
be 1. So then you take the 5 onto the other side.
From this you get x is equal to minus 5.
Minus 5 and then 1.
Here
2
goes. So x is equal to 2 by 2, or removing the 2 common factor also, you can write x is equal to 1.
1.
So is it the same answer as the one given by formula?
Yes.
Yes. So which you feel easier to do?
I think previous one is easier because you just substitute it.
Formula is the best method because it does not require brain at all.
Yeah.
Simply follow write the formula, carefully substitute and write. But here thinking is required. So and this cannot be used for solving problems where that imaginary roots will come.
Yeah.
Whereas formula can solve all 3 varieties of problems, you get the answer. Here only for the real roots, that is like x1, x2 you can find. x1 you can find.
That's correct.
Not other third one. So alpha plus minus I beta you cannot find. So this is not the only method. There are hundreds of methods like this are there. Now we will do another problem. Is it clear to you?
Yeah, that's clear.
Yeah. So I will erase this.
Yeah.
Now let us take the same problem. 2x square plus 8x minus 10 equal to 0. Maybe it may not come for this problem, but let us try anyway. Now, what we try to do is, yeah, this one it may not come, we have to take another one. But anyway, maybe I will make small change, then we can try that other method. Suppose we take this one, whether it works or not is not much, we will see. So b square is 64 minus 4ac is 24. It will not come. So I will give another problem. Maybe we can take another problem. That is something like x square plus 4x plus maybe I will write 6. Let us see what happens. If it comes, it's okay. Otherwise, we can do another problem. So b square is 16 4ac 8. It will not. Okay, something will be there. It won't come, you know. We will put 3 here. See, maybe I can make let us put 1 here. We'll see what happens. Let us take this one and solve it. So first we'll solve by formula so that we know what we'll get. Then we can check the answer by another method. So minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. So minus 3 plus minus 9 minus 8 by 2. So minus 3 plus minus 1 by 2. So square root of 1 will be 1 only. So minus 3 plus 1 by 2 minus 3 minus 1 by 2. This will become minus 1. That is, this will be minus 2 divided by 2 will be minus 1. Minus 4 divided by 2 will be minus 2. So x1 is equal to minus 1. x2 is equal to minus 2. So these are real and different roots. Now let us try to do by some other method. You are able to follow?
Yep, able to follow.
So I will erase this one.
Yes.
Now suppose we take same problem by another method. Now we will try to write something like a plus b whole square type. So it will be like a square plus 2ab plus b square type. So example here, this is x square plus 2 into something I will write here into x plus something I will write here, which will be square, and minus, write the same thing here, square, and plus 2 is equal to 0. We have to write here something. Whatever we write, same thing we have to write here. Same thing we have to write here. It is because, see, this we are adding, so same thing should be removed. Otherwise, you are solving a different problem. Now, we have to write here to match this coefficient of x. So that means we must write it here 3 by 2. So that 2 cancels, we get the same problem. So that same 3 by 2 will write here. Same 3 by 2 will write here. Now, these three terms, we can write like x plus 3 by 2 whole square minus, this is 9 by 4 plus 2 equal to 0. Say 9 by 4 is like 2.25 and this is 2. So 2 goes, we will get 0.25. So this will be minus 0.25 you will get. So x plus 3 by 2 whole square minus 0.25 equal to 0. This, if you want, we can write it as 1 by 4 also. You can also write it as 1 by 4. That is x plus 3 by 2 whole square minus 1 by 4 is equal to 0.
Oh, this is completing the square method.
Yeah. Shall I erase this one?
Yes, you can erase it. That's good.
So x plus 3 by 2 whole square minus 1 by 4 equal to 0. So x plus 3 by 2 whole square is equal to 1 by 4. So this can be written as 1 by 2 square also.
Yeah, because.
So x plus 3 by 2 is equal to plus minus square root of 1 by 2 square.
2
So it
square.
is plus minus square root of, that means it is square root cancelling.
So it'll just be 1 by 2.
It becomes 1
Because
by.
root of 1 is 1 and root of 4 is 2. So yeah.
Yeah, it will become like that. That means if we write x plus 3 by 2 is equal to half as one answer, x plus 3 by 2 is equal to minus half is another answer. So this one, if you bring it to right side, it is minus 3 by 2. So that will give x is equal to minus 1.
Would it not be?
This coming to this side becomes negative, you know.
Oh, yeah, correct,
1
correct,
by
correct,
2
correct,
minus 3 by 2.
Yeah.
That becomes
That's correct.
minus 1.
Minus, yeah.
So this one coming that side is negative. So it is minus 3 by 2 minus half will be minus 4 by 2. So it is minus 2. So x is equal to minus 2. So
would it not be negative 1 over 2 minus 3 over 2? Will it not be other way around? Minus 1 over 2 minus 3 over 2?
It is all the same. You can write this first and this next. That doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
See, half plus 3 by 2 or 3 by 2 plus half. It is the same thing.
Oh, okay.
So x is -1 and -2.
-2. Yeah.
So this we have done by another method. It is called completing the square.
Square. Yeah.
But any method you use, answer will come same.
Same.
So if
So even
they
if
do
you,
not,
so even
if
if
they,
you, even if you use the first formula, it will still come this answer.
yeah. So
The
what I am
yeah.
telling is, unless they ask, solve by using the method of completing the square,
This is how you do it.
then don't do it. Is it not? But for
Yeah.
practice, you can try
Yeah.
some of them like this.
Yeah.
Okay, because only real roots, either different or repeated, you can solve by these
Yeah.
methods. Whereas formula solves all types of problems.
I think once you have finished all the formulas, then that's enough for today's lesson.
Yeah, that's what. Now,
Yeah.
shall I erase this one?
Yeah, you can.
So that means our problem will be something like y is equal to f of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. In particular, when y is 0, we want to find what is the value of x at which the graph cuts the x-axis. That is all
Yeah.
the problem is involved. So the problem can be of this type.
Mhm.
The problem can be of this type, or it can be something like this and this. So
And
this is the imaginary case. So
yeah.
whatever method you use, you get the same answer. But using the formula will always give the answer quickly, provided
Mm.
you substitute the values of A, B, C carefully. So
Carefully.
always practice putting the A, B, C values in the brackets. So
Bracket. Yeah.
negative number, positive number, you should carefully simplify. Then
Mhm.
either you will get x1, x2,
Yep.
or you will get x1, x1, or you will get alpha plus minus I beta like that.
All right.
So you can try, take any problem, write something into x square,
Mm.
something into x plus something equal to 0. You put
Yep.
any number
Because
here, any number here, any number here. Use the formula, you will always get the answer.
yeah.
So if you try this, then any problem in the book you can work out.
Work out. Yeah.
If they ask you by specific method only, you have to use by that method. So just for practicing to give little bit of thinking in the mind, you can use that squaring method and also the other one that is called method of factorizing.
Okay.
So finding the factors, we will always multiply A and C. You get a number
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and try to find out 1 into that much, 2 into how much, 3 into
Yeah.
how much, like that, and select
Mhm.
those combinations which will try to give the value of B. The combination
Yes.
will be either adding this number to this number or subtracting one from the other
Yep.
to get this B. Then that is called
Yes.
method of factorization.
Yes.
But formula method is the best method. Even there are so many other methods also. They will teach that one in engineering. But finally, when you solve problem, if you use formula, you will get the answer quickest, so that you will have more time for answering the next question
Yep.
in the exam hall. So what you have to do is slowly go through whatever I give the instructions. This video also I will send you so that you can cross check
Yes.
something is
Yes.
there. And
Yeah.
once you follow the method, all problems in the chapter you can solve. Otherwise, what happens? If
Yes.
you jump from one chapter to another chapter, because in the class some submission is there, that is on a different topic. If you take like that, do
Yeah.
little bit and again skip to another topic, you will not learn
Yeah.
anything. So
Yeah.
that is why, normally that is why I am keeping 3 hours time, because less than
Mm.
that we cannot complete one chapter. That is the idea. But we can
Mm.
stop wherever we want, like that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I want you to come to study line. Once you come to
Yeah.
study line, which requires a lot of patience and work, so that you will be able to sit for longer time with the time, passage of time, so that afterwards you will start liking the subject, and we
Yeah.
will work for solving problems without going for lunch, breakfast, or snacks, or anything else. You will be able to get addicted to learning and solving
Yeah.
problems. That
Yeah.
is what is required. Then uh,
Yeah.
you can become first in the class and first in the institution, and
Yeah.
very fast you can answer all the questions.
Yes.
So you want me to stop here today for today's thing?
Yeah. For today's lesson, this is good, but from next lessons, we can slightly increase if you want.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
just so we can get more.
So
So we
when do
can
you
get
want
more
the
out of it.
when do you want the next class?
I think. Well, this week is the last week of school holidays, so from next week onwards, I think we
Uh,
can continue from where we normally had. So I think we can do Monday and Wednesday.
no, now when do you want? Today is Monday.
This
Eventually,
Wednesday I
rather,
cannot.
huh?
This Wednesday I cannot do it. This Wednesday I cannot.
Huh?
So from because next week our school is restarting because currently it's holidays.
Huh?
So when school restarts from next week onwards, we can start from Monday and Wednesday.
So we will meet on next Monday, is it?
Yes, next Monday.
Ah, okay.
Yes,
So what you do, you can tell your friends also, classmates and others. Anybody can
if they
join.
want to join. Yeah,
Yeah, they can send me the name by WhatsApp. I will send the link to them also. Let
yeah,
more people get accustomed to learning like this. Then what happens?
yeah,
If one class they understood correctly, clearly, completely, they can solve any problem in the chapter
yeah,
without any difficulty.
yeah.
Yeah. So you can do that
Alright,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, you tell anybody whoever is interested. So next
Yes.
Monday we will meet.
Next Monday we'll meet. Yes.
Oh,
Alright.
oh, oh, thank
Alright.
you.
Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you. See you next lesson.
okay,
Bye bye.
bye. So Mattavara Do All Institute of Technology is the free virtual learning center for everybody. You can become an eminent scientist, a professor, an engineer, an innovator in the shortest possible time and in the simplest possible way. Learn free at any place, learn free at any time, learn free at any pace. Good luck, viewers. Have a good day. For attending these free, unique, amazing virtual learning opportunity, just send your name by email to x99 at yahoo.com, or you can send your name by WhatsApp to +91, that is India, 98440 27371. Kindly spread this method so that somebody in some corner of the world will get benefited from this.